Ready na po for going live ang ating YouTube. And live na po tayo sa ating YouTube channel. Good morning po sa lahat ng nasa YouTube. And good morning po sa lahat ng nasa Zoom. Thank you for joining us this morning. And happy Tuesday everyone. It's a commission day. Kung wala kayong commission, bawi-bawi dahil marami pa pong Tuesday na darating. Ayan. And bago po tayo mag-start, paki-open po lahat ng camera and i-recite na po natin ang ating company motto. Ready, position please.
Yep.
Company motto, go.
Cherish the spirit. Create the vision. Follow the faith. Serve in community. Aja.
Thank you ulit sa lahat and good morning. I'm Diamond Master Julian S. Valle, Center Head of Ariel Marikina Aja Center, and I'm your host for today. And without further ado, hindi ko na po patatagalin dahil excited din po akong malaman yung about sa the lion mentality, how to become a leader. Pinapasok ko na po ang screen sa ating napakagaling na speaker, one of the best, the future sales master of Ariel Cebu Aja Center. And pero ngayon Ariel Marikina pa lang po dahil soon to be magkakaroon na tayo ng Ariel Cebu dahil sa kanya. And no other than Ma'am Gwendy Rabia.
Thank you, Ma'am Julie. Good morning, everyone. Sorry. Thank you again for giving me another opportunity to share something very valuable today. I was supposed to do a product introduction, but I changed it last Sunday afternoon while we are celebrating the Mother's Day. So why? What made me change my mind? So I came across this short video last Sunday. It's just a 3-minute video while I was thinking, how am I going to make preparations for the upcoming challenge? So I listened to the short video over and over, I think around 3 times, and something convicted me to share it. I said to myself, I need to share this. Atomians need to listen to this. And this will bless a lot. So while I was doing a video call with Mom Julie Tabiano, because I asked her to guide me on something in the monitoring and doing balancing. So all of a sudden I said, Mom Julie, I may need to change my topic on Tuesday. So I don't have slides yet. So I just said it all of a sudden. So I just did my slides yesterday afternoon and I found out there's a lot of versions of this topic, but the best version that I'm going to share to you today from among the different versions is the combined versions of Eric Thomas and Miles Monroe. Okay. So we know Miles Monroe naman, so I don't need to elaborate these speakers already or these people. Okay, let me just share my screen. Just do a give me 1 moment. Okay, so I hope you're seeing my screen right now. So it's the lion mentality, how to become a leader. Now, every one of us here is born with a leadership capability. I hope you all know that. God did not just created us for nothing. He created us for something specific. So each of us has his own purpose here on earth. No? So even going back to Adam and Eve, he created both of them to be stewards, to be leaders, no? To be stewards of his creation. And that is the same thing for all of us, each and every one of us. We are created for a purpose, and that is to lead. We are all born with leadership potentials. Well, some of you may have already discovered it and are applying it already. Some of you are leaders and are confirmed leaders already, and you are doing it, thinking as leaders, doing as leaders. To some, maybe you know or you just discovered your potential, but it's not applying it yet. Maybe probably you're thinking that you're not capable of leading yet. And some are already manifesting it or showing it already, but you're not confident of leading, right? So today we are going to unfold what is this lion mentality. So how are we going to become the leader that you were born to be? So here is the quote. Ma'am Lizelle was trying to recall earlier that she saw this quote. An army of sheep led by a lion can defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. Let me just repeat that. An army of sheep led by a lion can defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. So what does that mean? Leadership can transform cowards into violent warriors. We know the sheep's characteristics, right? The sheep is a follower. The sheep just listen to the shepherd's voice, and there it goes, it follows. The sheep just follow the sheep in front of him, just follows. The sheep is afraid of wars. The sheep is afraid to fight. However, if this flock of sheep will be led by a lion, they will be transformed into violent warriors. They can win a war. So the right kind of leadership can transform a timid into bold people who are fearless. That's how powerful leadership is. So here in Atomy, we are all bound to become leaders and not followers. You look at the business structure of Atomy. The structure is designed for us to produce leaders. So all of you who opted or who decided to become business builders in Atomy, you ought to produce leaders. That's the structure. Our CEO understood. He followed and applied the biblical principle of leadership in Atomy business structure and Atomy business model. Atomy produces leaders, and that's true leadership. True leadership produces leaders, not followers. So remember that. True leadership produces leaders, not followers. If you are an Atomy business owner, we are all independent business owners of Atomy, you are a leader who ought to produce leaders. You are the CEO. If you are the CEO of your business, you own your business, you direct it, you think what's best for your business, you strategize. So you lead your people, you lead your members, you lead your business into success. So what am I going to do with this business? I'm the CEO, I'm the leader. So I ought to produce leaders as well. That's how our structure is defined, that all of us here in Atomy are leaders, and we are born leaders, and our potential will be able to be maximized here in Atomy. Okay? If you're not confident yet that you are a leader, you are now. Once you become a business builder, once you already have 1 or 2 members, that's the start. So we have to act on it. If you're not confident, you have to work out on it. So Sir Paul even discussed the maximizing your potential. This is the perfect time here in Atomy to maximize your potential as leaders. There. Now, let's talk about the lion. That's why we're talking about the lion mentality. So there are 2 creatures that God always identifies himself with in the Bible. The eagle is the king of the bird kingdom, and the lion. The lion is what? The king of the jungle, or the king of the animal kingdom. So let's take a look at the lion. The lion is not the tallest. What's the tallest animal? It's giraffe, right? The lion is not the largest. It's the largest animal. Elephant. The lion is not the fastest. What's the fastest animal? Cheetah. The lion is not the heaviest. What's the heaviest? Elephant again. The lion is not the smartest. What is the smartest animal? It's hyena or snake are the smartest animal. And the lion is not the strongest. What's the strongest animal? Again, it's elephant. So you don't need yet, but yet the lion is called the king of the jungle. So you don't need to be the tallest, you don't need to be the largest, you don't need to be the fastest, the heaviest, the smartest, the strongest. You don't need degrees. You don't need doctorate degrees, you don't need high educations. We have a lot of leaders in the world who have not done their school, but yet they are leaders. It's the same thing as the lion. You don't need positions yet. You don't need to become imperial master yet in Atomy to be called a leader. Once you join Atomy, once you have members, you are a leader. Okay? So I think that's clear to all of us. So we have potentials. We are all leaders. Okay. I just want to tell you a story. I realized I was born a leader when I reached college. I don't know the meaning of leader before. When I was in elementary, we don't have that, we are not matured yet, right? So our teachers would appoint you to be part of the student council or be part of the student leaders. So you make laws, you make programs for your level. And it goes the same thing when I reach high school. So I've been very busy, but at that time, my thinking was, I need to do this so that I can get, good points in co-curricular activities. That was my thinking before when I was in school. But when I reached college, that's when I became a Christian. And when I read the Bible, I saw a lot of leadership. You have to lead your flock. And that's when I realized, because when I reached college, I'm also still part of the student council, and that's big. So we have to make laws for the whole college people. We have to do programs, manage programs. I'm also the leader of our department. And if there are contests, there's no participants, I have to step in, right? So I'm the participants for all the contests. So in that manner, we also need to make laws. So in that manner, God is already honing me to be the leader as I was created to be. That's his purpose for me. I just understood that when I reached college, when I start reading the Bible. So I hope it goes the same to all of you. Now I'm telling you that you are born a leader. So don't be a coward. Don't say to yourself that I don't have a potential. Let them lead. I'm just a follower. No, all of us are born leaders. Okay, we are called to lead. Let's talk about the spirit of leadership. So the lion, going back to the lion, is called the king of the jungle because of one word, attitude. So the spirit here of leadership is the attitude. The lion has a different attitude that makes every animal afraid of him. So every time they see the lion, the animals run. The animals fear him. Now that is in the context of the animal kingdom. But we don't want to lead by fear in the human aspect. Okay, we lead by manifesting respect. So the spirit here, the attitude here is respect. Respect is the very fundamental attitude we should manifest in order to lead. Now, respect each other's diversity. Respect each of your members' diversity. We are diverse. We have different thinkings. We have different backgrounds. We are diverse. We have different opinions. We have different ideals. We have different experiences. So let's respect that. Even in the hottest of arguments, sometimes respect should not be lost after an argument. It's just an argument, but we are humans. We still have to respect each other. So that's respect. Even if strangers or people that don't know you, if they don't show respect at you, show respect, because that's how you start leading. You are leading yourself to manifest the right attitude, and you will be respected in return. So that's what I'm always telling when in my previous job, in my team, he doesn't show me respect. So what should I do? Just show him respect. Because in due time, that respect will go back to you. And that will make you a leader. So that is respect. So let's take note of that. Let's discuss this one. A leader thinks differently. When a lion sees an elephant, what do you think comes into his mind? Look at the elephant. The elephant is 10 times the size of the lion, probably maybe 50 times heavier. And in just one stomp of his foot, he can destroy the lion. But a leader thinks differently. So when a lion sees an elephant, what do you think comes into his mind? It's food. It's buffet. So instead of him thinking, uh-oh, there's an elephant, I have to run away, it's going to stomp on me, I'm going to die. But he thinks of food, he thinks of buffet, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So that's what he thinks, right? When the lion sees the elephant, he doesn't look at the size or the strength or the power of the elephant. He looks at lunch. I could eat this thing, right? So the lion acts the way he thinks. And because he thinks he could eat the elephant, he attacks it. That's the leadership attitude. But no, we're not going to attack our people, okay? That's in the animal kingdom. What I'm saying is we think differently. Okay? We have to think as a leader, how can I win this thing? How can I produce leaders here? How can I resolve problems here? How can I grow my business in Atomy? That's how the lion mentality is. We act the way we think. Okay, it's a unique attitude that distinguishes leaders from all of us. So leaders think differently. That's because attitude produces certain behaviors, and those behaviors, it stretches us beyond the limitations of the norm. What is the norm now? It's pandemic. We just have to stay at home and do nothing. That's the norm, right? Cannot go out. But if you are a leader, you think differently. Yes, we stay at home, but we need to do something to grow our business. So that's how a leader thinks. Okay? It's beyond the limitations of the norm. It is your thinking that makes you see circumstances differently, like what is happening now in the world. Okay? Yes, it's pandemic. We have to follow the protocols. However, we also need to think differently as a leader, how we can grow our business, how we can produce more leaders. This circumstance will not stop us from producing leaders, from growing our business, from becoming what we want to be. So I'm just going to, there. So if I'm going to differentiate the followers versus leaders, followers think this way. Followers just lay down the issues, the problems on the table and could not think of any solutions. While leaders find ways to come up with a win-win solution. It's a win-win solution always if you're a leader, not a lose-lose solution or not a win-lose solution. It's always a win-win solution. Okay. There's just from simple issues to complex issues, we have to think differently. Okay. I'm just going to give you just a recent example in one of the laundry shops that I was marketing into. So they already purchased liquid detergent from me. However, during the whole week, we were not here. So they came back to their old supplier. And that supplier provides them the leading brand in the Philippines for the liquid detergent. So I asked them, are you going to purchase again an Atomy liquid detergent? And they told me, honestly, they purchased a whole bunch of liquid detergents from their old supplier because that old supplier gave them a big discount to compete with Atomy because they knew that I was starting to supply this laundry shop with Atomy liquid detergents. So I asked him, what made you decide to go back to your previous supplier? He said, because you were not there during the whole week and they gave us a very big discount. So I asked him the price, and the difference is only 20 pesos. But we are more affordable. That one is higher of a 20 pesos difference. But the big difference that they're pointing to me is it's 3.75 liters. Atomy detergent is only 2 liters, right? So I thought, how am I going to win this back? So I thought, so in your 3.75 liters, how many drum washes can you produce? He said, I'm not sure, let me think. Okay. So I said, how can you get your measuring cup? What's the measuring cup required for that detergent for your drum wash, for every drum wash? So he said, it's 60 ml. Okay. Atomy only requires 30 ml. So I did the math. Okay, sir. Your leading brand, 60 ml, it will only produce 62.5 washes. While Atomy, which is only 2 liters, it will produce 66.7 washes because it will only require you 30 ml per drum wash. So if you're going to use Atomy, you will produce more. So you will have an extra 4 wash income. And you can still save. So 3 advantage for you. You can save. Your customers' clothes are very clean, and you can income more from it. Okay. So he said, what? Yes. So that changed his mind, and I hope he will continue to do that. If otherwise, maybe there's something wrong, there's still more angles to see on it. Maybe he has strong relationship with that previous supplier or what. But still, we respect whatever decision he makes. If we win him back, then that would be very great. But at the end of our conversation, he purchased 2 gallons or 2 liters. Okay. So those are just simple concerns that where we can think differently as leaders. How can I win this? How can I win this member? How can I grow my business? How can I turn this issue into a solution? Okay. In my previous job, normally we are trained or we are practiced every day to lay down the issues as well as the solution. So I hope we can also do that in our Atomy business. Okay. Every time we do daily huddles, I do 15 minutes huddles to my teams. There are 3 global teams. And I just want to hear, in that 15 minutes, I just want to hear what's the issue and what's your proposed solution? Is it the best solution? How else we can do this? If everybody agrees to it, then we do it. And then meeting stops. It's the end. In a weekly meeting, we do 1 hour. That's where a lot of more issues coming in and a lot of think differently attitude comes in. So I hope we can also do that as leaders here in Atomy. We can practice that as well. Okay. In every problem that arises, we ought to provide solutions. That's how leaders think. It thinks differently, beyond the norm. Okay, we will not just stop with the problem. We have to stop with a win-win solution. So I'm asking you, how do you think right now? Do you think like a follower, or do you think like a leader? So it's time to change your thinking. It's time to start thinking differently as an independent business owner of Atomy. All of us have to think differently because this is your business. Atomy is your independent business. So you have to start thinking differently. We will not just depend on Ma'am Lisel. Ma'am Lisel has a lot of burden, okay? We will not let Ma'am Lisel think for all of us. We are all business owners here. We are not employed. We are CEOs of Atomy in our own independent business. So we have to think differently. We have to think as CEO. Okay? When I was not confident before I was promoted in my previous job, it was like 2007. Why do you want me to become a supervisor? I'm just new here. So I realized when I became a manager, that manager promoted me, informed me, because you manifested leadership by the time you step into this company. It's not the position that will make you a leader. It's your attitude that makes you a leader, not the position. So if you're a leader, the position will follow. Attitude is a product of belief. Your belief system. You cannot have an attitude beyond your belief. So your attitude comes from your belief system. The lion is the king because of what he believes about himself and what he believes about the elephant and the other animals in the jungle. He believes he can eat them. His belief system controls the whole situation when they meet. So they're afraid of the lion, right? Because that's his belief. He can eat all of them. So the secret to anyone rising is what happens in your belief system. So if you believe that you will succeed here in Atomy, if you believe that you will produce more leaders, if you believe that you will reach Imperial Master, then it will happen because your attitude and your actions will follow. Your life is what you think it should be. So that's exactly what you are right now. Sir Paul declared, I'm going to be sales master. He did. He became sales master. So that's exactly what you are right now. You are what you ought you should be. If you decide to become independent business owner of Atomy, make it happen. If you don't like what or who you are right now, then you gotta change what you should be. That's how leaders are born. That's how we maximize our potential. We have to think, we have to believe it. So how are we going to start to being a leader? So we have to change your perception of who you are. Change it. If you say, I think I'm not a leader. No, you are born a leader. I just said you are born a leader. So change your perception. You are an independent business owner. So change your perception. You're not a consumer. You are a business owner. Change your perception of why you think you exist. You exist for what? You exist for nothing. You exist for something. You exist to produce leaders. Change your perception of your significance. I'm not significant. You have to change it. God created us all for a significant purpose. So if you have not discovered it yet, it's time. You have to start by thinking differently. Because you are significant. Don't follow other people's concepts of who you are. If people will tell you, don't join that business, there's a lot of business like that and it won't grow. You don't follow. If you believe in yourself, let's go back to the belief system that you will succeed in this business, then you will. You have to have your own concept of yourself. You are born for something of significance. You are born with a purpose. So find your purpose. You are a leader. One of your purpose is to be a leader. Your purpose here in Atomy is to produce leaders. To produce leaders. Now, if you don't want to discover that, your existence here on earth will never be significant. You will just be buried when you die. You'll just be buried like any other ordinary people who also did not do something about their existence. Sayang. They did not do something about their dreams. They did not do something about their vision, about their leadership capability. Sayang. So let's make our life, let's make our existence here meaningful. That when we die, we're not part of those ordinary people who did nothing. You have the belief, you have the potential. So if you don't believe that you have potential to unfold, to work out, or to maximize, your existence will be meaningless, and we don't want that to happen. Look at the elephant. Let's go back to the elephant. The elephant has the power. He's the largest, he's the biggest, he's the strongest. But his belief system destroys him over the lion. He believes that the lion will eat him. His belief is that the lion is an eater, right? So every time he sees a lion, he slowly steps back instead of him stomping over the lion, right? So the lion has an advantage to him. Okay, so I hope you take notes. I'm ending. I'm going to end this topic with a short video that I was also convicted. And I hope every one of us now believes that you are born leader. That's one of your great purposes, why you exist. You are a leader. Don't be a coward. Yes, you are a leader. You may not be confident yet. You have to maximize your potential. You are a leader. You are a lion. You think like a lion. You are a leader. So thank you, and let's watch this video.
Powerful, dominant, respected, feared. This is the lion. Most people are like herds of antelope. For their whole lives, they follow the herd. They never stand out. For their whole lives, they never stand out. They continue to follow the herd. But a lion carves his own path. A lion is in a pursuit of ruling the kingdom. What are you? A lion or an antelope? Are you a follower or are you a leader? You know you are powerful. You know how powerful you are. You know how great you are. You have a lion mentality. You know you are powerful. You know how great you are. You know you have a lion mentality inside. It is you who is the master of your destiny, and only you who needs to believe in yourself to win. Every brave man has a lion sleeping inside. But what is it gonna take to wake yours? What is it gonna take to wake him from his slumber? What is gonna bring that lion out roaring? What will wake your lion inside? It is better to live one day as the lion than 1,000 years as a sheep. Do you want to go your whole life following the crowd, or do you want to make a difference? Don't tell me I can't do it, because I will show you I can. Don't doubt me, because it's not over until I win. You are a lion. You are strong. You are powerful. You are destined for greatness. You are special. You are one of a kind. You are not a sheep. You are a lion. You are hungry. You want success. You will obtain your dreams. You will win because you are a lion. You are a born winner. You must have an appetite for success. You must be hungry to succeed. The moment you lose that hunger is the moment you fail. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be successful? How hungry are you? You need to be starving for this. You got to want it so bad. You got to need this. It is up to you to wake the lion sleeping inside. You are a lion.
Thank you for listening. So I hope everyone at the end of this meeting, we declare to ourselves that we are a lion. We are a leader. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Gwendy Rabia, sa napaka-ganda pong inspirational na topic for today. Talaga naman pong ang dami po nating natutunan, di ba? We are a lion, not the sheep. It means na hindi tayo sheep na yung nagpapatalo dahil kailangan natin gisingin yung pagiging lion po sa sarili natin. Nasa sa atin po yan dahil sabi nga po kanina ni Ma'am Gwendy, sabi na rin po ng mga iba pa pong mga successful people na we are individual business owner. Nasa sa atin kung kailan tayo gigising na maging isang leader o maging isang lion na maging gutom sa succeed. O kaya yung kung gusto mong yung petiks-petiks lang, talagang mabagal tayo magsasucceed. Pero kung talagang yung tipong nanggigigil kang mag-succeed o talagang sabi nga po, na gutom ka sa pagiging successful or talagang gusto mo maya ka nag-share dahil gutom ka nga, parang gusto mo talaga yung todo-todo, ganyan, para hindi ka ma-delay sa iyong succeed. Nasa sa atin po yun. Dahil may kanya-kanya nga tayong business, kanya-kanya nating business tong ating may business, nasa sayo kung kailan mo gustong mag-succeed. Gusto mo ng instant, gusto mo ng mabilisan, or kung gusto mo ng mabagal, nasa sayo po yun. Pero dapat maging lion po talaga tayo. Hindi maging isang sheep na mabait na talagang yung sheep talagang minsan inaapi-api lang yan ng ibang mga animals. Pero yung lion, never siya magpapatalo. Dapat ganun din po tayo. Huwag tayong magpapatalo. And po, and thank you again, Ma'am Gwendy. Talagang napakaganda po ng topic. And dami ko rin pong natutunan. At yun, yung attitude is everything. Napakahalaga rin po nun dahil without yung magandang attitude, hindi ka din leader. Dahil pag pangit yung attitude mo, wala ka rin makukuhang leader for sure or walang susunod sa'yo as a leader. And yun, kung mayroon tayong magandang attitude, makukuha rin po natin yung respect. And thank you again, Ma'am Gwendy. And kung sino naman po nasa Zoom, ang hindi na mapigilan ang sarili na mag-share na po tayo dahil mahaba-haba pa po yung oras natin. Pag-unmute na lang po ng mic.
Ako ma'am.
Yes, sir po.
Thank you, Ma'am Gwen, sa sharing mo. It was very inspirational. Grabe, yung lion. We are a lion pala. Lion. So, naalala ko, nung mga bata-bata pa ako, akala ko talaga follower lang ako. Hindi ako lion. Wala akong mentality ng mga ganun. No? Paki ko naman sa lion na yan. Wala talaga. So, I don't care din about life kung anong mangyari sa buhay ko. Kasi alam ko na hindi imposible na maging negosyante ako or businessman, whatever, or makapatayo ng sarili kong business. So, I graduated for 2 years in college kasi alam ko na mangyayari pag graduate mo, magtrabaho ka, di ba? Magtatrabaho ka. So, nagtrabaho ako. Naging janitor po ako sa isang hotel, maliit lang na hotel. Naging housekeeper ako doon. So, taga-arrange ng bedsheet, taga-linis ng swimming pool. So, lahat taga-punas, lahat. Yun, and yung brother ko, medyo yan kasi, yung brother ko na seaman, yan eh. So, mahilig mag-research yan eh. So, binigyan niya ako ng libro, yung Rich Dad Poor Dad. Sabi niya, basahin mo pag break time mo, whatever. So, binabasa ko siya every time mag-break. So, yun, parang sabi ko, something happens to my mind. Sabi ko, parang may something deep inside of me na parang ayoko na magtrabaho. Parang gusto ko na magnegosyo. Sabi ko, pwede pala ako kasi may nasabi doon sa libro, even if you are not educated, even if hindi ka nakagraduate, hindi ka matalino, ganun ako eh. Pwede pala maging negosyante yung ganito. Kaya yun, I decided to read it, nabasahin ko pa. Sabi ko, marami pa siguro mga business books na ganito ay babasahin ko kaya. So yun, naging uncomfortable na ako magtrabaho. And then yung sister ko nasa Cebu na rin at that time. Nagkasakit yan siya eh. Dahil nagtrabaho siya sa isang call center. So, pumunta din ako ng Cebu, naghanap din ako ng trabaho doon. So, nakapasok ako sa Starbucks. Actually, 4 years yung tinatanggap nila dyan eh. Pero, grabe, 2-year course lang ako eh. Nakapasok ako dahil magaling daw ako mag-English. mag-English. Pero hindi talaga, hindi ako marunong mag-English at that time. Feeling magaling lang talaga. And sa Starbucks, doon na-train yung mind ko, doon ako nahasa paano mag-approach sa tao, paano mag-present ng kape. And na-enjoy ko yung company at that time. Pero habang nagbabasa na ako ng libro, lumalawak na yung mind ko eh. Lumalawak siya. Sabi ko, paano natayo yung store na ito? Paano nag-start yung Starbucks? Nire-research ko paano. Sabi ko, ba't ganito na yung nire-research ko about business ba yung takbo ng buhay ko? Parang nag-change ba? Sabi ko, parang hindi ako follower. Na-discover ko sa self ko na parang there is a lion deep inside of me na kailangan ilabas. So comfortable na ako, sabi ko kung mag-stay ako as follower dito, wala akong mapala kasi gusto ko rin maging leader, gusto ko na maging leader and gusto ko na ma-produce something deep inside of me. Sabi ko paano kaya ito, no? Kaya yung na-introduce sa akin yung mga networks na yan and yun, sumali ako. Sabi ko, ito yung magandang kasi individual business owner, dito ko mapalawak yung aking sarili. And yun, and just so happen yung mga ibang MLMs ang pangit pala ng system, may mga scam. So, daming nangyari na, Pero doon nahasa yung aking experience. And nagpapasalamat ako dahil yun today, nahanap natin si Atomy, which it has a very wonderful kind of system. Wala kang dapat ikatakutan sa system ni Atomy kasi saan ka makakita na upline, downline, tutulungan mo yung downline mo, mayangat. Sa ibang company, wala, bahala ka dyan. Ikaw mag-promote sa sarili mo, walang ganun eh. Kaya doon ko na-appreciate si Atomy, kaya sabi ko, this is it. This is the company that I like and this is the company na doon ko ma-expand yung aking sarili. Because when I learned this about lion mentality, ganito pala ako. Nagpapasalamat ako dahil sa mga trainings na ganito, nadidiscover ko pa yung sarili ko na hindi lang ako ang lion, lahat tayo lion dito. We are all leaders here sa business na ito. And thank you Ma'am Gwen for a wonderful refreshing talaga yung topic na ito that we are a lion, we are a leader sa life natin, kahit sa family natin, kahit sa sarili natin, we are a leader. So ma-apply natin yan dito in Atomy business. So yun lang po, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sir Paul, sa talaga namang mahaba yung sharing ni Sir Paul dahil ang dami niya na-realize dahil na rin po sa mga ganitong pag-uusap about leadership and sa mga books. Talaga po napakahalaga rin magbasa tayo ng books kahit mga 10 to 15 minutes a day para mas malawak po yung ating pag-iisip about sa mga business or about, kasi hindi tinuturo sa mga school, kundi natututunan po talaga natin sa pagbabasa or ng mga inspirational books, ganyan, like yung For Dad, Rich Dad, talaga napakaganda po ng libro niya. And kung sino pa po yung may gustong mag-share, bago tayo mag-proceed pa po sa ibang mga announcement, paki-unmute na lang po yung inyong mic. Sir Jerome, baka gusto mong mag-share.
Wala naman. Very, very good. Very inspiring. Kudos to the presenter.
Thank you, Sir Jerome. And how about you, Ma'am Karen?
Good morning po.
Good morning, Ma'am.
Hello po. Good morning. Una-una gusto ko magpasalamat kay Ma'am Gwen for reminding us again kung ano talaga yung purpose natin. Why we do Atomy. So, he keeps on she keeps on telling us that the purpose is to produce leaders here. So if you know that you're already a leader, so you have to duplicate yourself, di ba? Yun po naman yung lagi na sinasabi sa lahat ng mga seminars natin pong inatinan, that we have, para po ma-achieve natin yung success, it will depend on how we duplicate ourselves, di ba po? So yun po yung na-remind sa akin personally, and also the perspective ng Lion when he nung dumaan po siya sa or na-encounter niya yung elephant, di ba po? So minsan it's not about how great is our problem, how great is our circumstance that we encounter in our daily lives, pero what is our perspective on it, on how we deal with it, o kung paano natin titingnan yung problema natin, titingnan yung mga circumstance na pinagdadaanan natin. And that's how Lion thinks about yung circumstance niya. Di ba, yun nga po sinasabi na the elephant is the strongest, the elephant is the heaviest, the elephant is more powerful than the lion, but he thinks na pagkain yun eh. So whatever it takes, talagang gagawin niya ang lahat para makakain, para po magkaroon siya ng maraming food to eat, di ba po? So sana ganun din po tayo. And that's what I realized po, na kahit gaano man po ka-hard yung ating mapagdadaanan, kasi dito naman po, in everything naman na businesses, talagang meron pong ups and downs po, and it's a roller coaster ride. So whatever yung weight, bigat na ating mapagdadaanan. So we will think of the Lion, how ibahin natin yung perspective, kagaya ano po sinasabi ni Ma'am Gwen, yung perspective natin talaga, yung attitude natin towards everything that we encounter, yun po yung magdadala sa atin sa success. And I thank you, Ma'am Gwen, for that wonderful and inspiring also na presentation for this day. Thank you very much po. Have a great day po.
Thank you, Ma'am Karen, sa iyong na-share. And sa mga iba pa pong gustong mag-share po tayo sa ating group chat dahil napakaganda po talaga ng topic natin para mabasa ng mga hindi nag-attend. And ngayon po is mag-proceed po tayo sa ating announcement. Ayan, sa mga hindi pa po nakapag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel, mag-subscribe po tayo dahil para maging updated din po tayo sa ating Atomy business, and soon magkakaroon po ulit tayo ng mga raffle po sa ating YouTube. And wag po natin kalimutang always na click ang notification bell para po makapag-subscribe po tayo. Tuwing meron po tayong live is magno-notif po sa inyo automatically. And every 9 a.m. from Monday to Thursday, live via YouTube channel of Atomy Ariel Marikina Adja Center or via Zoom. Meron po tayong morning meeting, and bukas po Wednesday, ang ating speaker is Diamond Master Presi Carino. Topic, 8 steps to success. Napakahalaga rin pong topic ito, kaya mag-join po tayo. And mamaya po sa ating Zoom, Osenya Zoom seminar, ang ating speaker is si Diamond Master Amelia Javier. Ang topic po is 9 steps how to build a strong team. And ang oras po is 5 p.m. Huwag po natin kalimutang invite din po yung ating mga English speaking na mga members para po malaman din po nila ito. And Atomy Vision po, mamaya sa ating Catching Success Online, live via Ariel Marikina Adja Center YouTube channel. Ngayong araw po yan at 2 p.m. Ang ating Vision speakers, Star Master Susan Chang. Huwag po natin kalimutang invite din yung ating mga partners. And yung one-day seminar po natin na ginagawa ng ating main office is minove po nila ng Wednesday dahil Thursday is holiday. Kaya bukas po i-support natin ang ating one-day seminar at 1 p.m. live via YouTube channel and Facebook page of at AtomyPH_official. Huwag natin kalimutang i-mention lahat ng ating mga partners and i-include yung ating center sa ating mga greetings. And Reminders ng ating center, only 2 person at a time are allowed to enter and we are open for online ordering assistance and delivery pickup only. Office hours Monday to Saturday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. No face mask, no face shield, no entry and observe social distancing of 6 feet. And mag-ingat po ang lahat at thank you po again sa lahat ng mga nag-join at sa ating mga nasa YouTube and sa ating Zoom. Pinapasa ko na po ang screen sa ating sponsor, Sharon Rose Master Rizal Valley.
Ayan, palakpak po muna tayo, palakpak. Ayan, good morning po sa lahat. Good morning po sa lahat. Welcome Ma'am Gina. Siya po yung new attendee po natin. Invited daw siya ni Ma'am Nevi. Congratulations and welcome po sa pag-attend. And unang-una po sa lahat, thank you so much Ma'am Gwendy, Rabia. Sa napakaganda talaga na presentation for today. Hindi na ako nakapag-share ng mabuti sa YouTube kasi iniisip ko, parang naisip ko, ito yung college, yung nakikinig ako nung college ako, na kailangang makinig kasi may recitation after. Kaya napanganga na lang ako kasi baka magpa-recite si Ma'am Gwendy, wala akong maisagot. Napakaganda po talaga at napakaswerte po natin at meron tayong mga ganitong klase ng magagaling na speaker. So napakaswerte ko pala bilang isang sponsor kasi I have yung nakapaggawa na ako ng mga leaders. So sabi nga ni Ma'am Gwen, nandito tayo sa Atomy hindi para maging follower, especially if you are decided to do the business. You are here because you need to make lot of leaders. Kasi doon tayo nabubuhay. Kailangan tayong gumawa ng mga leaders, not only followers. And since I was a kid, talagang parang may leader na rin sa sarili ko eh. Pero naniniwala po ako na leaders are not inborn. They are made. So meron din sigurong inborn tapos na nila na parang na-improve na nila. Okay, pero naniniwala ako na yung nag-iisip na walang leader within them, walang lion mentality inside of them, kailangan lang na gawin nila yon or kailangan lang nila na hanapin kung paano nila ma-maximize yung potential nila ng pagiging lion or pagiging leader. Katulad po ng topic din ni Sir Paul every Monday natin na kailangan din nating attendan kasi para ma-feed sa isip natin na we are lions, hindi lang tayo sheep. So kailangan dito sa Atomy, we will be all lions. So maraming salamat ulit Ma'am Gwen. So magbasa po tayo ng kanilang mga bakit parang naputol itong okay, dito po ako magbasa kasi yun, naputol kasi yung Okay, so from Ma'am Joyce Tabiano, nandito rin siya pero hindi siya makakomment. Dito po siya nag-comment. Good morning everyone, happy Tuesday daw. Happy siguro si Ma'am Julie kasi commission day is Tuesday. Sino yung mga may natanggap dyan? Job well done sa mga walang natanggap. Sa susunod na Tuesday, make sure na meron po kayong matatanggap. Ayan po. Kaya kahit full schedule yung Tuesday natin, happy pa rin kasi Tuesday is a happy day because we choose this day to have this commission. Okay. So Reynaldo Paranada, happy watching Atomians here in Santa Ana, Cagayan. And another Ma'am Mary Jane Valle, watching from Santa Ana, Cagayan daw. Sabi niya, Ma'am Asriel, the BCB, good morning Atomian. Sabi ni Ma'am Mary Jane, attitude is everything. Tama po yan, lagi pong sinasabi na kahit yung mga knowledge na natutunan na natin, kung hindi natin in-apply, meaningless or useless din yung mga yon. Kailangan yung attitude pa rin natin yung nangunguna doon. Sabi ni Ma'am Nebity Cabanilla, good morning Atomians, leadership ability is an innate potential. We can be great in our own unique way and we have a common denominator. Lead by example. Kudos Atomy. Yun po yung sabi niya. Okay. Sabi ni Ma'am Jerlyn Cadinas, good morning Atomians watching here in Ajoy, Iloilo. Okay, Ma'am Marie Macapagal, good morning po. Sabi niya, good morning din po sa inyo. Sabi ni Ma'am Chet Kwan Ken, from Marikina City, love the lecture this morning. Very good presentation, Miss Gwendy. Sabi naman ni Ma'am Presi Carino, very motivating. Thank you, Ma'am Gwendy. Isa-search ko pa kung ano yung motivating. Lumalalim kasi yung mga sinasabi nila pag malalim din yung sinasabi ng ating speaker. Kailangan ko po yatang merong dictionary sa tabi ko para mas lalong maintindihan po natin. Okay, sabi po ni Ma'am Julian Tabiano, very motivated lecture today, Ma'am Gwen. Sabi ni Ma'am Chet, yes, agree. It's very motivating. There's this drive that you will expect always the best and just get it. Okay, sabi naman ni Ma'am Nevi Cabanilla, I am totally awakened. What a brave me in the future. Okay, watch out for a braver Nevi Cabanilla. Okay, so sabi po ni Ma'am Mary Jane Valle, thanks Ma'am Gwendy for this very motivational lecture. Act the way you think, believe in yourself. Like the mindset of a lion, we need to think we are a leader like a lion. Okay, so leader tayo ha. Lahat tayo lion dito. Okay, Ma'am Jerlyn Cadinas, thank you Ma'am Gwendy for the very motivated lecture for today. Sabi ni Ma'am Christy, let's now show our lion inside us here in Atomy. So mamaya niyan, marami talagang mga lion, braver sa Atomy. So sa mga susunod na araw, mas marami ng mga sales master, diamond master na nanood ngayon. Okay. So sabi ni Ma'am Vigilin, thanks so much Ma'am Gwendy Rabia for the wonderful and inspirational lecture for today about the lion mentality, how to become a leader. Yes, I agree Ma'am that we are a lion. We are a leader. Okay, yun po yung sabi niya. And sabi ni Traveler C, good morning, Atomians, and all the beautiful people who are watching. Was feeling a bit low this morning with the happenings around the world. Turned into your channel and right from the heart, now I feel like a Lion King. Wow, shout out to Traveler C. I think this is what Atomy is all about, motivating, uplifting, and energizing one another with positive vibes irrespective of where we are on the planet. We hope you are safe and okay there, Traveler C, and thank you for tuning at our channel. Thank you for watching. Okay, the presentation by Sister Gwendy Rabia was great and I enjoyed watching. Yes, we are all leader. Okay, I don't know from where country is Traveler C, but I think he is a global member of Atomy. You are all awesome. Thanks to Sister Joyce Tabiano for sharing the link, watching from India. Okay, so he is from India. I hope you are safe there in India. We are praying also that we will be coping up with this situation, and much love and success to you all. God bless. Oh, okay, so Ma'am Lenny Labrador, good morning, Atomian. Attitude is everything. Good job, Ma'am Gwendy. Thank you for motivating us today. So yan po yung mga talagang motivated din lahat yung mga nanood. Yun yung mga nag-comment sa ating video. And maraming salamat. Kita-kita po tayo ulit bukas. So thank you everyone and God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Sharon Rosmaster Rizal Valle, sa karagdagan pong mga information and sa pagbabasa ng ating mga comments sa ating YouTube channel. And thank you again sa lahat ng nag-join today. And welcome kay Ma'am Jaina sa kanyang pag-join ngayong umaga. And sana sa susunod na araw, mag-join po ulit kayo. And para mag-end na po tayo, paki-open po lahat ng mga camera para maganda pong tignan. I-recite na po natin ang ating company motto. Pati na rin po yung ating mga mic. And i-recite natin ng malakas ang ating company motto. Ready, position, please.
Yup.
Company motto, go.
Cherish the
The
spirit.
spirit.
Create
Create the vision.
Follow the way.
All the faith,
Serving humility.
Aja.
Aja.
Thank you po sa lahat.
Thank you po.